Hello, everyone. My name is Bobby Perry. This is episode 108 of BPerryFilms Podcast. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the newest update to the Apple ecosystem called Apple's Creator Studio. For those of you who don't know, it's basically like an ecosystem for pro apps such as Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, Pixelmaster Pro, Keynote, Pages, Numbers, Freeform, Motion, Compressor, and Mainstage. And basically, it's supposed to be for people who are trying to get into content creation, whether you're a musician, a performer, a filmmaker, some type of creative. And it's kind of like an entry level into, instead of paying for the full apps that would roughly cost you about $800, you can get into the system for as cheap as maybe $30 a year or even $130, depending on what type of person you are. So for when we're going over pricing, we can look at it as for new iPad and Mac users, you get a free 3-month trial of the software. Like I said, there's about 8 apps. I'll probably make a separate video walking through each one if any of you are curious about each one and how it works and operates. I'm definitely going to sign up for this for my iPad. If you're a student or educator, you have to show like your ID or sign in with your student account and purchase it that way. The pricing for that is $2.99 per month or $30 a year, which is a great sale. Like I said, these apps would be roughly about $800 if you buy them all separately for like the full app, and you'll get access to AI's features along with the subscription model right here. Everyone else that doesn't qualify will be able to register for $12.99 or $130 per year. Like I said, it's more for people that are trying to get into creation. So if you're into illustration, there's apps for that, such as Master Pro. And then for people who are not on Microsoft and want to use like an alternative to Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, you got the Keynote, Pages, and Numbers. Everything is updated with new AI features, and you'll get software updates every so often. And Apple's always good at updating their systems every couple of months. So you'll get the latest software. And like I said, you get more perks than the standalone that you would get on your normal device. For those of you who do not know about Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro, those are made for people who are in the music space and also in the film space. So it's great for those of you who don't want to pay the, $300, $400 for the standalone. Yes, you get 5 licenses to use on cross devices. That will last you maybe about 20 years, but with the subscription model, it'll last you a lifetime. And like I said, you'll get updated features that aren't on the standalone device. Motion graphics, which is good for like 3D print, animations, and all those great things to enhance your videos on Final Cut Pro. Mainstage is great for live performances, and then Compressor is really great for those of you who are trying to get into like building apps or compressing files, whether it's photos and videos, make the files smaller and work better than before. What are some of my predictions for subscriptions? Some people are against subscriptions because we remember Netflix of how it used to be about $4 or $5 a month, and now it's about $25 a month. It can get outrageous. But I think right now is a good entry point of, okay, maybe I don't want to invest $400 for a software right up front, but let me get introduced to the platform before I make that full investment to the full app. Yes, you get the same amount of features with a little bit extra, but just think about it. You have access to this on your iPad, your iPhone. I believe just on the iPad and the Macs, just for clarification. but you have access to some of these features also on your iPhone as well. And it's a good bargain. I think it's a great way for people to get introduced into Apple products and an ecosystem. And I've been an Apple user since I was about 13 years old. So I can tell you that the products are great quality, works really good, and you can't get no better than this. Just know over time the prices may increase over time, but don't expect that to increase until maybe 4 more years when more people join and more features are added, and but less companies are making new products because hardware can only get so advanced before there's no more innovation. So I think subscriptions is going to be the new way that companies are going to interact with their audience and produce recurring revenue, whether it's monthly or yearly. There's a model for you. And let me know if you're going to be signing up for this. Like I said, I'm going to be signing up for it. I am a student, so hopefully I can get it for a good price. And yeah, I'll keep you up to date on what's new and what my initial thoughts are. I'll probably try it out for a month and let you know what I think of it. And hope you all enjoy this video. You can follow me on YouTube and Substack, BPerryFilms Experience, TikTok and Instagram, BPerryFilms, and then LinkedIn, Bobby L. Perry, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.